Hello, everybody. It is Sabre Wolf, and welcome to another Friday Night Dice. We'll get the crew here in just a second, but yeah. So first and foremost, podcasts are coming back. I finally have a thing of an editor, like not really a much of an editor per se, but it's enough to actually render stuff that I have to upload it to Anchor, who's currently sponsoring us on the our audio podcast. So I upload it up to them, and I have to bring it back down as an MP3 file to turn around and put it back up again. So I keep it as a MP3 file. So yeah, for audio. So it's not going to be as edited as it has been because I do not have an actual editor right now or editing application. But I do need one, so if anybody wants to help with that, I'd be appreciative of that. So that'd be very, very helpful. But yeah, so those podcasts will be coming out. I'm going to try to get at least two a week to catch ourselves up because I am about, I want to say about a good 6 or 7 episodes behind because this is episode number 36, I believe. So yeah, episode 36. That's crazy. So I'm gonna bring in the guys and ask them about that one real quick. I'm gonna bring in the guys here and ask them about how crazy it is that this is episode number 36, guys.
What?
Yeah,
36.
episode 36.
I was listening to some of that dragon battle today at work. Good job posting the last podcast.
Yeah, like I said, I'll be getting that going again. I'm gonna try to get two a week up there because the problem is, like I said, I have to upload it to Anchor, who's graciously sponsoring us on our podcasts, and then have to pull it back down from them, which is the MP3 file, to turn around and put it back up on there again, so that it'll work. And it's not going to be fully edited or anything. It's just going to be
Oh, no, it's fine. It's totally fine.
with it open and closed. I'm sticking on the ends, but I mean that's the best I could do right now. I can't do full audio clip editing with key marks and stuff like that. I can't do that right now, unfortunately.
Oh, I did listen to that part in the Ghost Dragon battle where that zombie crit you for max damage.
Why
you went down to exactly 0.
Yeah, I know. It needed a crit, right? And that's what it got.
It needed a crit and it needed max damage to down you.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. So that's a 5% chance to crit, and then what? A 1 in 36 to do max damage. So what is that?
That's what time the zombies have been just like freaking doing a lot of damage.
1 in 720.
Thanks to our math people in the room. Thank you, appreciate that.
And then, if I remember correctly, another zombie later on downed you as well. Like, got a crit and did like 8 damage or something, just enough to take you down.
Probably. That was I think I went down a couple times in that battle, but got back up.
Dust yourself off and try again.
So I will resist the urge to discuss the loot further, but maybe we should get into the rest of the campaign.
Oh, I forgot to add the extra 1,000. My bad.
What extra 1,000?
I haven't added anything yet. We'll discuss that later.
Per the DM, I'm adding 1,000 per the DM, so
yes.
I'm only following what I'm told to do.
2,300. That's what everybody added. 2,300.
Oh, is it 2,300?
Not 3,300.
Yeah, it was.
Leo was I don't know.
Well, because I think I saw Sabre post 33, so I don't know.
Well,
anyways,
it was the way it was posted. It was the way it was posted. I said add 1,000 more, and I was like, oh, so does that mean 2,300 or does that mean 3,300? Because he said 1,000 more.
Yeah, no,
I
was
thought it was 1,000 more than on top of the. That's why I was clarifying.
I saw your incorrect number and assumed the bigger number was the right one because it's bigger. All right, let's
Ryan
continue.
still has 33,000, so 3,300 to me.
Anyway, so you guys have gotten to Waterdeep. The Lord's Alliance knows a little bit of what's going on at the very least. Same thing with the Zentarum. What are you guys gonna do?
Shopping episode.
Yeah. I like to
I'm just
pick up-
saying. I mean,
see what we got.
All right.
oh,
So,
I'm so. I
question.
apologize. I never posted anything for you. I'm sorry.
Well, I think we were going to do the
No, I didn't. I didn't post anything.
Jarlaxle first, and then we were going to do the shopping after. Business first.
Business before pleasure. All right.
Right.
What time of day is it, Bailey? What time do we get into the shining city of Waterdeep?
You get in round evening, so
Hmm.
like 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Sounds like we got to shop tomorrow.
Probably. Let's.
No, this is like New York. You do all your shopping at night.
Depends what neighborhood you go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully
this
not
is the
the
place
one
that
with
never sleeps,
two
then.
massive fireball holes in the building.
Are we still wanted for that or no?
No.
Okay.
Let's head over to Jaraxle's. Harlequin, lead the way.
Jaraxles. That's like what, over here, I think it was? I can't remember.
She will secure one of the local trolleys. They have some type of transportation system with wagons or something. So she is going to secure one of those and off to Jarlaxle's.
Yeah, they have some wagon transportation. It's going to cost you a little bit. It's like a taxi service, but
Oh, I just got a big payday. Whatever it is, I'll take it
Yeah.
out of my group loot.
We're talking about Harlequin here.
all right.
And I believe Ryan is invisible and I am disguised.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
That is correct. Yes. All right. So after about 10 minutes, you guys end up flagging down one of the wagons, and he asks you for 5 silver pieces for the transport over to nearby where Jarlaxle lives. I'm assuming do you want to go directly to Jarlaxle or do you want to go nearby?
So what do you guys think?
Well, I mean, technically he is family, right? I mean,
No, I mean, he's saying maybe we should get off somewhere a little bit further down so it's not obvious that we're stopping right in front of his
oh,
place.
yeah, definitely.
All right, cool. We'll do that.
All right. So he kind of drops you off about a block away from Jarlaxle. Do something real quick. Okay. And you head up to Jarlaxle's essentially mansion. Are you knocking on the front door?
Sure.
You don't have a key to the house?
Maybe.
I mean, I have a key to the house.
You're not wrong.
Or should we go around back? We probably can't. Like, it's probably designed in such a way that there's probably a big fence or something.
I mean, you guys could definitely hop the fence, but it would be a little bit more suspicious of somebody other than Jarlaxle. So I guess not with Harlequin, but
Let's just walk through like we live there.
With a big poof of smoke.
This is your call, Harlequin. Can you ring the bell? What do you do?
I don't know. What's the normal routine if I'm trying to be sneaky and getting in?
if you're trying to be sneaky getting in, you do have a key. You should have a key to the house. I would say you do have a key to the house, so just getting in rather than standing outside for potentially a couple minutes.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right. Coming into Jarlaxle's house. If I remember correctly, the last time you were more into Jarlaxle's office than directly to his house. And it's a pretty big mansion. Harlequin knows it very well. The rest of you, not so much. Very large, very spacious. Has a few, I wouldn't say artifacts, but a few expensive-looking trinkets here or there. Because Jarlaxle.
Yep.
Are we in the foyer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Harlequin, is it okay that we're in here? We might want to announce us.
Oh, my father knows a lot what goes down in this town. He probably is aware that we're here right now.
Is there
We
any
shall just
trap?
call out to him and see if there's an answer.
Cue Jarlaxle walking in, utterly confused.
Eating a sandwich, right?
Yes.
Drinking a milk.
In a bathrobe.
What the?
Sir Alexel doesn't answer, but what's essentially one of his butlers does come up to the front door and it greets you. Ah, Harley Quinn, what can I help you with today?
I'm here to see my father. We were on a quest, and I must speak to him. It's very important. Where is he?
He's on some business. But he should be back by dusk tonight.
Very well. Do we want to stay here and hang out, or should probably just stay here, eh?
I say that's the best idea. Let's just chill here, if we can.
Is there anything I can get you and your comrades while you wait?
Oh, we've been on the road for days, if not months. I am famished. We would like food and drink right away. Thank you.
Perfect. If you follow me, I can bring you into our dining area and we'll get you right where you want.
Does this butler seem familiar to her, or is this is it a guy or a girl or what?
It's a half elven male. He does recognize you, whether you choose to recognize him, up to you.
Yeah, I'm just making sure he's not sus. What about his body language? Did he seem pretty at ease? He wasn't nervous or anything?
No, I wasn't nervous. Didn't seem at it at all. If you would like to do an insight check.
No, that's fine. She's probably just, weary from all the road travel.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Brings you into the dining area, he kind of sits you guys down, pulls out your chairs, all that jazz. Gets you guys roughly what you want until you have a little personal chef kind of deal. What do you guys do?
Who's taking the first bite?
I think. Let's see. Do I have that spell?
Purify food and drink. Is that what
I
you're
remember you
looking for?
cast it once and it took like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't have it. Well, is it? Well, you have to have it. Yeah. So.
Only wizards are special like that.
Yeah, you have to have it.
Prepared.
We have prepared in order to do it. So. Nope. I'll just chill.
Make me comp no. So after about an hour, you guys talking amongst yourselves, all that jazz. You do hear the front door open and close, and there's some talking in the foray. You recognize the butler's voice, and Harlequin recognizes her father's. Is it a direct relationship or?
Yeah, no, it's she's half drow, he's drow, and her mother was a burlesque dancer in one of these districts.
You recognize your father's voice, and he does come into the dining room where you guys are all at. Ah,
I'll stand up.
what do I owe the pleasure?
We are back on a very long quest, the one that you sent us. We have much to discuss.
Perfect. Why don't you finish up with your food, and then we can come talk in my study.
Excellent.
After another 10, 15 minutes, you guys finishing up and takes you up to the study. And there's it's a relatively large space for study, at least. There's a decent sized desk. There's more expensive looking trinkets here, more personal items rather than something that you would share out in like the foyer. And how was your quest?
Well, first she approaches Jarlaxle and she gives him a big hug and she says, "Daddy, do you have any presents for me?"
Unfortunately, I do not. So I do not expect you to be back so soon.
She gives him a bit of a sad face. She looks at all the cool items on the wall. "Are you sure?"
I am sure.
Ah.
He follows your gaze. Some of these are little magical trinkets, but I don't think any of them would be that useful to you.
Fair enough. All right, we discussed the quest. We were sent by you to Silvery Moon to the library. Correct, right?
Yes, it was to Silvery Moon to the library.
We did not. Well, no, we did find the book. We found a locate. We didn't find the hand, right? But we did find a book that gave us a location of the hand. We went to that location, the Mirror of Dead Men. Red wizards all the way through. No hand.
Interesting. Was so you said that the book told you the location in the Mirror of Dead Men. Did you find the location? Did you find where it would have been held? By
I
chance?
think so. It was described as Inavar's Tower. We went to said tower. We met an interesting fellow, a brute, if you ask me. But we found a sort of a secret sanctum, but there was no hand, unfortunately. We did encounter many red wizards. Would he know Ketvia, maybe?
You would not know,
Hmm.
other than from what you've said about Pepe.
Yeah, like she knew Ketvia from like Waterdeep days, but yeah, I guess she'll just skip over that part. And of course, skip over what happened with John Fig.
We'll just leave that out.
Yeah.
I see.
You're gonna leave out Joe's Coffee House too?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was John's Bakery.
Oh, sorry, John's
That's-
Bakery.
Yeah, it was the
My bad.
bakery. It was-
Everything's
it was-
John. I forgot.
Yeah, we will mention about the the excellent donuts, pastries that we've had there.
I think it was pie specifically, but yeah. That is disturbing. Do you have
What?
any
The pies?
Pies. No, they were quite good.
no, not the pies, the hand.
He's like, "I know that bakery. I've been there."
It's very disturbing that you didn't find the hand. Do you have any leads on where it might be?
Do we?
We think it's with the wizards. Any? Do you happen to see where their guild is or their they hang out at? Because we would really like to pay them a visit.
I would love to pay them a visit as well. Unfortunately, my associates haven't been able to directly discern where they may be located or their main building of operations. They're due to their more, what's the word, discreet nature. At least here in Waterdeep, it's been very hard to get any information about them, although are working in the shadows trying to usurp our control. As well as the presence of the Lord's Alliance. Where did Sean go?
They're also making trouble in Luskin, from what I understand. And Sean's gone.
Haven't
Is he in the roll
issues.
There he is.
So we will sacrifice.
What do we want to do about the eye? I personally say we should keep it, but is there anybody interested in handing it over to this gentleman?
Oh, hi. I'm back.
This
Discord being stupid.
Both Discord and my internet at the same time.
Lovely.
I think the quest was given to us, and it's our cross to bear. We need to keep it.
Problems in Luskin, you say?
Red wizards, from what I understand, are
Not-
making trouble everywhere.
It's not surprising to me, but it's the first that I've heard of it.
Well, there you go. Now you're in the know. I heard this from my mother. I spoke to her recently.
Interesting. If you don't mind me asking, have they been more overt than they have been here, or has it also been in the shadows over there?
I'm sure, as you are aware of the sending spell.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
It was very brief. I had asked her for intel, and really there was nothing that she could tell us. But they are trade has been disrupted there as well.
Makes sense, given that the main reach of Luskin is by the high road.
Ryan's having thirds now at food.
Yeah, and I think Harlequin's just going to explain to him about some information that she gained from one of the fallen red wizards. She had cast a spell, and she was able to know that they are trying to control some type of creature beneath the very mirror itself, and the mirror is expanding. She will ask him if he knows anything about that.
I've heard of the mirror expanding, but a creature? What kind of creature would the red wizards want to deal with, where they would have such a heavy presence in the mere bedman?
I do not know, but I have a feeling it has something to do with the eye and hand of Vecna.
They also were trying to control the dragon that we fought. Oh, by the way, we killed another dragon.
It was a ghost.
A ghost dragon, right? They were possessing it or
We re-killed it.
And we didn't even save anyone from it.
What do you mean save anybody from it? What was this?
The town of Tribor is no more.
Oh, so that's what happened there.
it should be clear of all monsters now, but I don't know. We're at an impasse. We do not know which way to go.
What do you think, Jarlaxle? Father, what should we do?
Your guidance would be most helpful to us, even if just a suggestion. Do we go back to the mirror and try to figure out this underwater thing? Obviously, we would need to prepare for that.
That's definitely an idea.
Or do we travel up to Luskin to see if, or just travel on the road and see if we could, I don't know, find something.
Seems as if there's a few different things that you can do. Either, as you say, going to Luskin, going back to the Mirror of Dead Men, finding out where the hand might be would be your best option. Although I would assume, based off of the intel that you gathered about the large creature, I would assume it's something larger than the ghost dragon or whatever that you guys took care of. Might need the hand of Vecna.
All right, what should we do?
Order dessert.
Sorry, did it again, Sabre?
Dessert.
Unfortunately, that's up to you. It seems as if the Mirror of Dead Men, where the Red Wizards have, at least their main stronghold would be the most obvious place, although at the same time most dangerous. You try helping either our efforts or the efforts in Luskin to find individual branches of the Red Wizards. Or you could try to find more information about this Vecna or any other things that you may have that the Red Wizards would want.
Do we know?
Or just any other artifacts that the Red Wizards may want.
Do we know anywhere where the Red Wizards office might be the main branch or something?
Yeah.
The recruiting office? Do they have a recruiting?
Yeah, no, exactly. That's my point.
We got the
someplace
robes and everything too.
I think we learned that they are from a place called Thay.
Yes.
Where is they?
Very far east.
It's pretty far. It's not.
I was thinking something closer, like Sabre was saying.
Yeah, there has to be a satellite office somewhere.
We would like to pay them a visit. They have paid us many visits.
As I said, unfortunately my associates haven't been able to track down where their local collection is, the local group, the local branch here in Waterdeep. If you would like, you can try helping us in our efforts to finding it.
Have you checked the cemeteries?
The necromancers, that seems is the first place we did check. Most obvious one.
The city of the dead. It's
I
a
mean,
large cemetery.
Just
All
because
right,
it's obvious doesn't mean that everyone's gone out to check it.
Maybe that's what they want. They want the obvious so that. So what's his efforts?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind helping around the city to see if we could find something. Yeah, what's your efforts? What do you need? What would you need us to do?
For the most part, my agents have been going undercover in various areas, trying to find any information about the Red Wizards, and have found almost none. One part of the Waterdeep that we really haven't, or at least I haven't sent my agents down because it is relatively dangerous, is the sewers of Waterdeep.
Oh, the sewers. Gross.
Here we go again.
You know, Daddy, I'm getting very powerful with my magics. One day I will be able to send a clone of myself on these dirty missions.
That
Any
would be
particular area?
Sorry, Paul?
I was just asking. Any particular area of the sewers that we might start in?
As your friend here in the robes said, you could go by the cemeteries. That would be the first area I would check, the sewers by the cemeteries. Other than that, I would say more central areas here in Waterdeep, like in the Castle Ward.
Unfortunately, under the cemetery makes the most sense.
It makes
Yeah, because sewers under the cemeteries is both not quite as obvious, but also gives them lots of bodies.
Oh, so close to simulacrum. I could just send her down there, and then I could just hang out in my mansion.
Your simulacrum would probably just fight you instead.
No, they have to obey my every word. All right, let's go to the city of the dead, the sewers.
Did we want to do it in the morning or at night?
Oh no, she needs a nap.
No, we need rest and we need it to, like, do shopping first and everything. Then we'll get out, I think.
I say we do our shopping and then head off to the cemetery.
I agree. Shall we rest here tonight? Would you let us?
Of course, there are several guest bedrooms.
I would like my own.
Of course, you still have your own bedroom here.
I was gonna say, don't you have your own bedroom anyways? I was like, what?
But how are we going to share the tiny hut? Is there an adjacent guest room?
That's okay. I got that covered.
I'm not too worried. I mean, we're in Draxel's house. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah.
We're not gonna. I don't think his mansion's gonna get assaulted by like random entities here.
Yeah. All right.
And while out shopping, Adrian is going to try and slip away and report to the highest ranking Zentara member in the city.
At disadvantage, I would say, because you're under a lot of eyes right now.
I don't really care if you notice that I slip away.
Are you guys splitting up your different shopping things, or are you sticking together for the most part?
Are we? Is it the next morning? Like, are we good?
Well, that depends on if you guys. I mean, it's about 6, 7 o'clock at night. You guys still have a little bit of time for shopping if you would like, or you could wait until the morning.
Ron is exhausted. He needs to sleep. He's not shopping tonight.
Yeah, we were pretty.
It's been many, many long days on the road.
Adrian would very much like to report as soon as he can.
Do you want to go do your stuff?
Yeah, he'll slip off and steal out to the highest ranking Zentarum he can find.
All right, cool. I guess just meet up with us in the morning.
Yep.
Fair enough. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do that as like a side DMing afterwards? How do you want to do this, Sean?
If you need time to prepare, like if there's like Manshun is in town or something, then we can do that as a side thing.
Yeah, let's do that as a side thing. Then,
I'm preparing a message for sending, so just bear with me for a minute.
no problem.
And my ring of spell storing still has a 4th level magic missile as well as 1 silvery barbs. You know what? I think I'm gonna. Can I do that? Is it possible to burn? No, I guess not. I wanted to like free up some space, so I wanted to put like 2 gift of alacrities in there instead of 4 magic missiles. Can I just get Paul to like do a level 2 magic missile in there, and then I'll put 2 gift of alacrities. Is that cool?
He has a slot, so it should be fine.
I got pretty much all my slots except for 1, 3rd level.
Right.
And I'm about ready to do another 3rd level, so give me 2 minutes.
All right, cool. And then this way in the morning, I will cast it on the whole group.
I'm about to send a message. I imagine that we're all like just hanging around, and I was gonna ask the group, would it be maybe I could send a message to Drizzt. Maybe he has some intel for us. We haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, ever since he told you to get the hell out.
Yeah, so I'm just
We talked to him once more. He didn't have much to say, but
yeah, I doubt he's going to have much to say now anyway, but you never know. He might have some information for us. So I'm just going to say in Waterdeep, Any intel on red wizards? Anything else? I got 25 words, I'd say.
Avoid the high road if you don't already know.
Yeah, maybe he knows some lore out there about the creature underneath the mirror.
All right, hold on. I don't get that many wrote. In Waterdeep. Any intel on red wizards? Right. It's
Big creature under the mirror? Question mark.
avoid high road. And what's the other one? Creature. Intel.
Underneath the mirror.
Creature in mirror. On the mirror.
All right, cool. She wants to do some shopping. Let's go.
So what are you sending? Sorry.
All right, I got 21 words. So here we go. You ready?
Yep. Go ahead.
In Waterdeep, any intel on red wizards. Avoid high road. Intel on creature under mirror. Hope you're having a nice day.
Nice.
You get ping almost immediately back. Have some intel. Meet me tonight at the Coughing Quagga.
At the what?
A different tavern here in Waterdeep, since the yawning portal has been, explodificated.
I mean, the yawning portal probably has the money to rebuild, but
Yeah, but
So I relayed that to the group. He says he wants to meet us tonight around 9 p.m. At the coughing. I didn't catch the last word.
Coughing Quagga.
Oh, Quagga. It's a monster.
Quagga, sorry.
Yeah, cool. That sounds good.
Okay, I'm not gonna mess with your ring till we're about ready to go to sleep.
Yeah, no worries.
Yep.
I might change my mind, actually. That 4th level magic missile is pretty good.
All right, so who all is going with Paul?
I mean, for the shopping, might as well all go together. Don't see any reason not to.
I meant for Good Steward.
Yeah, Adrian's off, so it's just, I guess, the 3 of us, unless Rayon doesn't want to go.
Ron is out like a light.
All right, looks like it's the 2 of us. It's a date.
Because don't forget, Ron also had to save twice on exhaustion right now.
You're buying, though, she says.
All right, let's go.
Considering the Toll's last excursion with a woman.
That's right. She says, keep your hands to yourself, priest.
Yeah. Let's see if we
All right.
I'll say ill repute. I'll talk to you later. All right.
So the Coughing Quagga. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, onward. We're heading off.
So the Coughing Quagga is it's nearby the Sea War, actually. It seems to be.
I see it. Yeah, it's like the northwest area.
It seems to be a relatively well-to-do tavern. When you guys enter, there's a few sailors in here, different crewmen. There's a couple of lesser nobles in here as well. And there seems to be a familiar figure in the back corner of the tavern.
Okay. In the Sea Ward. I'd
Yes,
imagine that we
you
took a cab there. So how much would that be?
Another 5 silver.
All right, I'm taking it off the group loot right now. So.
If somebody doesn't like dealing with silver. Or sorry, not 5 silver, 1 electrum piece. Or Iridium or whatever the hell.
Same thing, isn't it? 5
Yes, I
silver,
know.
1 electrum.
It's 5. So is it 5 silver or 1 silver?
It's 5
5.
silver. I was saying 1 electrum? Whatever
Yeah.
it is, which is the same.
All right.
Because electrum is
So, yeah. So we're gonna go to the corner, maybe order a round of a wine for the lady, and I'll take an ale.
coming right
You
up.
know,
The dwarven bartender gets you your drinks and kind of gives Harlequin a little side eye as he pours her wine. Here's your drinks. And of course, the wine for this one. And as you head over to the corner, you recognize that it is Stu Erden. He's looking a little, what's the word? Less for wear. He's
dagger?
got a few new he's got a few new scars and a few new seem to be healing cuts.
Oh, you
Nice
were
to
talking to him, Paul. You speak to Volt. I mean,
Yeah.
Dritz.
Master Driss, how are you?
Could be better.
You look a little tired.
Yeah.
What's been going on?
Recently I ran into I managed to track down one of these so-called red wizards. Didn't leave it unscathed, unfortunately, but I'm alive. How are things going with you two?
Thank Thor for that. Oh, we've been dealing with red wizards, and
We've killed many.
keep your
And
voice
she'll
down.
actually open up her bag of holding and she'll start taking out these red wizard spell books and just stacking them.
We also ran into a ghost dragon. That was fun. And we just came back from the Mirror of the Dead, where we heard rumor that the red wizards are trying to, I don't know, resurrect something under the sea, a creature.
So, it seems as if we've come a long way since the 3 hill giants that I met you with.
Yes. I'm going to pull out my pipe and just start smoking.
She lays out the dozen or so books and she says, "We have been busy. So tell us, any word on where we can find some of these foul wizards?"
We would very much like to pay them a visit. A social call.
Oh, yes. I would assume very, very civil. You know, have a
Absolutely.
few words over a cup of tea, the usual. As for where you can find the red wizards, you can find them almost anywhere. You just have to know where to look.
Well, my father, you know him well, I'm sure, has suggested that maybe we go to the sewers, and we were thinking maybe starting underneath the.
City of the Dead.
Yes, what do you think of that?
I personally haven't been over there. Not much to my liking. However, it does seem like a good area to look and possibly run into more than what I have.
And what did you run into? And where?
Red Wizards, they know what they're doing. From the couple that I had been able to track down, most of which were able to, unfortunately, get away from me, they have been setting themselves up pretty nicely. You know, secretly working from the shadows, of course, as people currently in power or influencing people in power. Anything to get any leverage that they can.
All right. Well, I think we're going to ask him just at this point about the mirror and the beast that may be underneath. Ask him about Luskin, and then see if he has anything else to say.
Yeah.
The beast under the mirror. What beast?
I gained some information from a fallen red wizard using my magics, and they described that the red wizards are trying to control some type of creature, and the mirror is expanding, and it must have something to do with our quest.
Interesting. Did you get any information on what this beast could be? 'Cause I've not.
No, unfortunately not. But I bet Tolv's parents might know just from lore.
That'll be something interesting to try to find out.
Yeah.
Any do you get any sort of idea of the powers of this creature, the scale of its power?
Well, let's just say the information I gathered is such that the expanding mirror, I don't know if you've heard, but it is getting quite large and destroying the high road. The creature is supposedly controlling that effect, so no doubt powerful.
Interesting. Yes, I have heard of the High Road's disappearance around the Mirror of Dead Men, the Mirror of Dead Men eating it, essentially. Very concerning. That land, from what I understand, did not used to be what it was. It was cursed and seemed to be steady for quite a while, although its new and increase in size is very concerning.
So, Dritz, you've been alive much longer than I. Are you sure you don't remember anything about this supposed beast?
I do not.
All right, is there anything else we want to ask this guy?
I don't think so. I think we've gotten all the information, and him about what we found. I don't know if anything jars his memory. About some of the things that we saw. Places we've been. Other than that, that's it.
I see that he looks a little worn down, and I say, perhaps you could have joined us on this mission under the sewers. I don't really want to go myself. Maybe you can go in my place, she says.
I think not. I need to use a little bit of research, try to find out what this beast you speak of is.
Okay, well, you do that, and we'll go to the sewers. She really doesn't want to go to the sewers, though. It's gross.
I don't blame her.
All right,
One
cool.
word of caution before you do go. Be careful, as I said, anybody in power, anybody that could have any sway on the people here in Waterdeep could potentially be influenced or replaced even. You know how magics can be. Disguise and whatnot.
Oh, I know. And she puts all her Red Wizard books away into her bag of holding. And I think we are going to depart.
Yes. I think so. Back to your father's house. on the way there, unless we see like a magic shop that's open.
By this time at night, definitely not.
Yeah.
As you head back over, well, you get back over to the Jarlaxles. I'm assuming you're taking another wagon.
Yes. I'll take off another 5 silver.
Roll me a perception check, Cole.
Is it sight and hearing? His owl might be able to help him.
Is the owl out and about?
Probably not. I mean, he's just around, but not like, I don't know. We'll just roll perception. How's that sound? We'll see what happens.
Good roll.
27.
27.
Yep.
Nice.
Indeed.
So you do notice about when the essentially taxi gets there, or the wagon, when you guys are leaving, you do notice that there was somebody that seems to have been watching you and kind of goes into the shadows, goes between some of the alleys as you guys.
Let her know. Say, be on your guard. We are being watched.
Not surprising.
Now, once I see that, I'm sending the owl around, keeping watch, and Thunderstar is in my hand.
Fair enough. You do get to Jarlaxle without any interruptions, luckily enough. You don't seem to see anything else other than that one figure. Or owl doesn't either. At
Is
least
Rayon asleep by now?
Oh yeah,
To our
Rayon.
rooms?
Ryan, you can hear down the hallway before you get there snoring.
Is Adrian back by now?
Probably not. It's probably going to take him a while to find and get access to the most high-ranking person in the city.
Touche.
And you're waking
So,
him up in
how
the
you
middle of the
guys-
night? How dare you?
He's half elf. Wait, no, half elves don't have reduced sleep, do they?
No,
Yeah.
they sleep normal.
I mean, listen. These are the Zentarum. They have someone awake at all hours.
That is true. He's stupid not to. Anyway, the next morning comes. How are you doing Are you doing the Lehman Cat where Harlequin is on one side with barely any room, and then everybody else is on the other side of the wall?
No, Harlequin gets more room, I think, by default.
Yeah, she's just in the hut by herself, I think.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. Like, do we each have separate rooms?
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, how massive is the mansion? I mean, does it have enough for multiple rooms for us?
Oh, yeah, it has plenty of room for multiple people. That's not a problem at all. You each can have your own 2 rooms, probably. Are you all sleeping in different rooms, or are you gonna
Yeah.
bunk in the same
Sure.
room outside the parley?
Yeah, no, we'll do the separate.
Okay.
Yep. And I assume Adrian comes in and, like, really, really late. Wait,
Yeah, I would say so. Probably late.
like it's a good thing he only needs 4 hours of not quite sleep.
Right. Oh, that's right. You're an elf, not half elf.
Yeah, I'm a full elf. Hi, elf.
Yeah,
So,
I'd say you get back at around 5, 6 in the morning, able to get a good night's rest by the time Rayon's up and ready.
Well, Ryan went to bed for everybody else did, so he probably gets up about the same time.
Yeah, but you are a cat.
You are a cat recovering from not quite exhaustion.
Bailey, I removed Beacon of Hope, and I added Aura of Vitality, and I removed Silence. Sending, and I added. What did I add? I added Guardian of Faith. So, just to let you know.
Good enough.
And I also picked up a new cantrip, Blade Ward. And I also swapped out Green Flame Blade in exchange for Minor Illusion.
Okay, let's get the shopping out the way.
All right. You get up in the next morning, you now have your breakfast and whatnot, and you head out. Where are you guys going first?
My city. Is there a magic shop of, things?
Yes. But there's plenty of magic shops here in Waterdeep. It's a very,
I was
very.
asking Harley. Yeah, I was asking Harley.
Oh,
if
she
that's it.
knows shops. Let me post something real quick. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
She is going to use for the first time her background feature. Don't get to use this very often. Ear to the ground.
Contact people in this segment of society, children.
So it's just basic information, and plus, her father being a connoisseur of magic items, she probably knows where all the best shops are. And furthermore, if it's one that Jarlaxle shops too often, maybe she can get a little family discount.
Sounds like more like the black market to me. But it could be cheaper. Could be a lot cheaper that way,
Yeah,
actually.
I'd say you definitely know of several different places that you can go to. Some of which your family may have some sway in, but and you also do know of some more shady places as well, where they might have more items, although they possibly could be normally regulated for one reason or another. Not something that you would normally find, or at least not normally find that isn't, concerning to the local, authorities here in Waterdeep.
Right. All right. Well, I am eager to shop. Let's go.
Do we head to the shady place, or I'm following you.
Let us go to. I think we'll go to the more reputable one to start. I think.
That's fair. So you're looking around. There are a few different places that you go to, and you pretty much find. So out of the things that you have, like the list that you guys have given me, you do find an arcane grimoire.
Oh, beautiful.
You also do find that one, uncommon arcane grimoire. You also do find a lantern of revealing. However, when asking about it, It is at a pretty high price considering the rarity of this item. He mentions that the what's the word? That a lot of them have been purchased recently. Well, more than most other items, at least. And they're quite a hot commodity considering.
That makes all too much sense.
So it once again is a higher price than what you would consider items of its rarity normally. There is an immovable rod, and there is an amulet of the devout as well.
Oh, boy.
However, due to the Thor not being as common of a whatchamacallit,
Deity.
yeah, a deity to be worshipping as many others, it is a rare one. You know, you can't just have a one match for all holy symbol.
That's fair.
So the only one that you are able to find is a rare.
Unless you're that one guy from The Mummy who just has all of them.
Yeah. So, with that being said, how much is that amulet of the devout?
This amulet of the devout is 4,000 gold pieces.
Well, before we get there, guys, I have this wand of the war mage. I'm going to probably put on the trading block, and probably does anybody want the clock, the clock work? Because if I get this amulet of devout, I'm gonna have to pick up some. So, all right. Well, before we even do that, you know what? We have at least $1,500 in. Well,
So, how much is that Lantern of Revealing?
The Lantern of Revealing is 2,000 gold pieces.
So it's, what did you say, 4,000 for the amulet?
Yes, 4,000 for the amulet, 2,000 for the Lantern of Revealing. For the Arcane Grimoire, there's 1,500, and the immovable rod is 1,000.
Fair enough. I mean, she will try to. Well, she can't persuade very well.
Are you gonna threaten them?
No, I can't deceive them. I don't know. Maybe Rayon can use some of his Lord's Alliance sway or something.
Give me 1 second for that, Rayon. To remember what that does.
That I was looking up that devout amulet you're talking about. So that's basically an arcane grimoire for clerics, is it not?
Yeah.
Yep, same book.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, very nice. That is a +2 to attacks and a +2 to the DC of cleric spells.
I will definitely buy the amulet and the immovable rod. So that would be 5,000 gold pieces.
Correct.
I have. Would you be willing to trade? No, so did nobody want that wand?
No, I don't think so.
I can't even use it. I had a shield the whole time.
I have a wand of the war mage. What
It's a good
kind
wand,
of
though.
trade would you do? It's a great wand, but I just can't use it.
It's a uncommon one, correct?
It's +1, yeah.
The uncommon. Wand of the War Mage, you say?
It's like, what, +1 to all your spell attacks?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that's it.
It's got something else, but
There's something
it's
else.
not DCs.
Yeah, I can't.
It says while holding this wand, you gain a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. In addition, you ignore half cover when making
Oh, spell
a
sniper.
spell attack.
Oh, interesting.
It's
Okay.
got spell sniper built in. Yeah.
Well, half cover, not two.
Yeah.
3/4.
Well, it's like a half feet.
Right.
Pretty
Okay.
good. It's got to be worth something good.
A wand of the War Mage. I can purchase that for about, say, 750 gold pieces.
All right, 750. And would you be in the market for? Let's see. What do I have here?
And Bailey, I just grabbed something
Understanding.
at random, by the way.
Silver pouch. I have 17 bags of silver pouches. I have 17 silver pouches.
Why in the hell do you have 17 bags of silver?
It's a long story, but I have 17 bags of silver. And
Powdered
I'll start pulling out powdered silver.
Right, yeah, powdered silver.
So I'll put 10 bags on the table, right? And
Is it that surprising that someone who can make holy water would have powdered silver?
No, but 17 bags of it is a little excessive. Especially just on their person.
I wonder if Tolv could use all of it to make like a lot of holy water.
Let me just look up the spell so I can see how much the powdered silver is worth.
Oh, you gave it. It was
I thought they were worth 100 each. That's what I thought.
I do believe so, yeah.
yeah, it was because it was each pouch could get 4 castings.
Oh wow, that amulet of the devout also gives you basically a third channel divinity.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Nice.
Oh yeah. I mean, yes, I could buy this powdered silver. Kind of
10
looks at them,
10
opens them, make sure that everything's above the table. I could give you, we'll say, 900 gold pieces for the lot of powdered silver.
Right.
The
So-
10 that you have, right? Or the 10 that you're giving him?
Yeah. So that's would you say 900?
900 for the 10,000 gold pieces worth of powdered silver, yeah.
And plus the 750.
Plus the 750 for the Wand of the War Mage. So it'll
That'd be
be 1650.
1650.
So, do we want the immovable rod?
I would say so.
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna just I'll just spend what I have to spend. So
We have an item. We have an item that has become available for sell to this shop that I think will cover all of our needs. She is going to take out the warhammer and place it on the counter very gently.
Ooh, which Warhammer is that?
This is one that you used to carry, my friend. It is the.
Quake hammer.
Quake hammer.
Oh, nice.
I mean, unless anybody else wants it, she needs the spot for this new arcane grimoire. So, I think we should sell it.
Yeah, I'm good with that. What about the clock? Does anybody want the clock amulet?
I don't think so. I think we're all full on attunement slots right now.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that the Lantern of Revealing is not attunement.
Yeah, the one I'm looking at is not attunement either.
All right.
What
so,
are you looking at, Sabre?
Sentinel shield.
Oh,
Oh.
that's expensive, would it not? Let me see.
No,
It's
only-
uncommon.
It's uncommon.
And it's not attunement, surprisingly
Is that
enough.
the one that I had that gives you advantage on the initiative?
And perception check.
And perception check.
Oh, you gotta get that shield. It is awesome.
Yep, that's what I was looking at.
Here,
all right.
Saber, roll me percentile.
Roll your percentile.
Yes.
Oh, Dread had that
Nice.
shield. It was great. Non-attunement as well.
I had a druid that had a sentinel shield.
Right down the middle
In
as
the
usual,
middle.
54.
Okay, you do end up finding a sentinel shield, although this one is a bit more than what normal uncommon items would be selling for. This is 1,750 gold pieces.
That's fine.
It's worth every penny.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
And now
1,750.
you have advantage on the initiative and +2.
That's the point, so I can actually think about taking off the sword now. So
All right, so Bailey, we got the hammer on the counter. We have his
Right.
war mage on the counter. Come on, this is a good lot here. I do have scrolls I want to buy as well, so the most we can get, the better.
Right. A rare item. This. Do you mind if I do a quick identify to see what the properties of this hammer are? This isn't something I am familiar with.
Well, this is not my hammer. She will defer to the group. This was before her time.
Absolutely. Absolutely, you can work your
So
magics and see.
after his 10 minutes casting the identify spell, you know, can't really do it as a spell slot every time. Interesting. Okay. I could give you kind of mulls it over in his head a little bit. 3,500 gold pieces for this hammer.
Is that a fair deal? Or is that you lowballing us?
Well, that's nearly the amulet of the devout on its own.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically a trade, right? Yeah.
Minus 500 gold pieces, but yeah.
Yeah, like she's witnessed her father wheel and deal. Does that seem like a good value?
Roll me insight.
Oh no. She was not paying attention when she was a child. Let's see. Flat roll. Here we go.
It's real good.
Nope.
That's not good.
Seems like the best deal of your life. You thought this thing was maybe worth, a few gold pieces, not 3,500.
She was off in like the dark section looking at stuffed bats and stuff.
You said 3,500?
3,500 for the hammer, and
Okay,
another
so
1,650 for the silver and the wand of the war mage. Assuming you're selling the whole lot.
well, I can cover the shield if that's what I'm getting. So
Right.
So, hold on. Let me get my math correct. So it was 1,650 for those two things, right? For the
Wand of the war mage and the 10 pouch of the silver. Yep.
and then 3,500 for the.
The hammer. Yes.
Yeah. So far we've put up 5,150 to meet 12,500. That's including the sentinel shield.
I got the Sentinel shield. Don't worry about it.
All right.
So minus the
Sentinel shield's not even half the
money.
money I have, so I'm not worried.
What do we owe then?
I think Adrian's going to cover the immovable rod and lantern of revealing,
Oh, just out of your own loot?
just out of my own loot.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
So
I mean, you guys bought me this nice bow, so pay it back,
Fair enough.
that's true. That's fair.
All right, so
So-
where are we at?
You guys, with just the hammer for the wand, silver, and sorry, the amulet for the hammer, the wand, and the silver. You guys are coming out on top with 1,150 gold pieces.
Nice.
And I will.
That's not bad. All
I
that.
will cover that.
She will ask, is there any scrolls at this shop?
Hold on. Before we get going, I want to make sure I minus my gold. So you said 1,150, right?
You guys are coming out on top. You have made 1,150.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
there's the
Yeah, we're up.
Oh, okay. Well,
I posted the totals in chat.
yeah.
She is going to inquire if you have any scrolls. She is looking for this, and she scribbles down on a note and hands it to him.
Familiar components.
Looking around the various shops, you do find that you are able to get the protection from good and evil, the fortune's favor, the dispel magic, and the polymorph. The water breathing is a odd one that nobody would have on hand.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, it's a port city, but yeah, okay.
That's okay. Out of those four, honestly, if I get all four of them, okay, so how much are we talking here?
Let me look up the cost of this real quick.
We got a first level, a second level, a third, and a fourth, respectively.
Yep.
So I was, while he's doing that, Sean, I was thinking the rod, like when we sleep at night, I was going to put the Guardian of Faith at the front door. And if there's a window, I was going to put the rod holding the window closed.
Well, you know, I got the Lantern of Revealing, obviously, right?
Yeah. Not sure what that does, but you're
Fortune's
going to tell
favor,
me.
is that a first or second level spell?
It's a
Or
second fortune favor. It's a newer spell. Oh, sweeping the nation, Dunamancy, second level.
It's a luck point, essentially, for an hour.
I actually made one of these scrolls on the way here. I want to buy another. They're really good.
Sure. So for the protection from good and evil, you can get that for 100 gold pieces. The fortune's favor, you can get that for, we'll say 400 gold pieces. What were the other ones? Dispel magic.
Spell magic.
Dispel magic.
Pretty common spell, third level.
You can get that for 750.
Ooh.
And the polymorph you can get for 1,000.
Okay. She's gonna bat her eyes. She is going to say to this, is it a male or a female? What'd you say?
It is a female.
Oh, female, it's not gonna work. Oh, well, I'm sure you could maybe lower these prices. My father is very well known. Jarlaxle, have you heard of him?
Yes, I have.
Is this the same
Maybe you
business?
can give us a little family deal.
Did you just admit to being rich while trying to get lower prices?
Yeah, that isn't gonna work for you, pal.
Well, you know, my father does come here once in a while to buy magic items. I'm sure you would want me to tell him that I had an excellent customer experience.
To be fair, that does happen in the real world.
Yeah.
Yep.
Roll me persuasion with advantage.
Oh, here we go. Persuasion.
Don't you
Not
know who I
deception.
am? I'm a billionaire. Give me a discount.
Yeah, sadly, that is real.
Yes, exactly.
I just want to make sure I click the right box. Here we go. Advantage. Persuasion. Not her strength, but she does have a natural +3. 15.
In the middle.
Yes, I can give you a slight discount. We'll take 10% off the top of those.
It's fine with me. Is it fine with the party?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So
You're doing you.
These are honestly, except for the fortune's favor, obviously, and the protection from good and evil, I can use the rest on you guys.
New total there for you.
okay,
I will contribute since I am going to use most of these.
hold on. We have what 1150 in the bank, right?
I don't think that was counting the Arcane Grimoire.
The Arcane Grimoire, I thought
I
Leo
thought that was already in there.
Okay. Yeah, if Leo already got it, then
I will throw in an even 600 gold. I do need like an extra 1,000 for a certain item I need commissioned.
All right. Well, here is. I will give you 1,000 gold pieces.
All right, we need an extra 425 and we're good to go.
Or
I spent all my money on those 2 items.
You guys still have the what 150 platinum?
We do.
Oh shoot, we have a ton of platinum, don't we?
we have 150 platinum. Yeah. What does that work out to be?
Oh, I tell you what. How much do we need?
You're the one who
You
said.
you put 600.
I did.
Paul put.
I
What?
gave you 1,000. I gave Harley 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, but you Leo, you mean you need another 1,000 on top of this, right?
I don't think so. I think it's less, 425. Yeah. What I'll do though, Billy, is I will present this shopkeeper with this beautiful dragon sculpture. It is a golden dragon, solid gold. It's a little bit small, but it must be worth a fair amount, she says. Would you take it?
For a second, I thought you were going to say the dragon bow.
No.
Take it off of Adrian's back. Can I sell you this for that? The sculpture.
Which, for purposes of the spell, must be at least 500 gold.
At least 500.
Right, must be worth at least 500. Interesting. I'm gonna make a Arcana check for her because that's a relatively high level spell, right? Like 6.
Yeah, it's like 5th level. I was looking at that draconic one, the new one, but I chose not.
She has no idea what the hell that's for. It's definitely an interesting looking statue you have there. Is it for anything?
Oh, it's for a very high level spell, summoning a dragon, no less. You could probably give me 600.
She doesn't know what it is. You might want to bump it a little higher.
700 is what I meant.
Already trying to upsell me, are we? Going from 600 to 700.
He's gonna come
If
back
it's
with
600,
200.
that's fine, whatever.
Roll me persuasion. Straight roll.
All right. I'm just going to do it advantage because I already have it clicked, but it'll be the first one. Persuasion! 5.
600 seems a bit high, although this does seem to be a very interesting piece of art. How about 500 even?
You know what? I'm going to save this, and I'm going to present her with 12 wizard books. Will you accept this as the compensation for the 425 that we owe you? She takes out 12 wizard books. Look, it has Cone of Cold, Greater Invisibility. It even has Silence. Not even a wizard spell.
Those ones don't have silence.
Oh, okay.
I believe you already used or sold the silence one.
Magic Circle. Look.
Yeah, Magic Circle. Yes, so we'll definitely take this for the 425.
Oh, there we go.
You could put the silver pouches together with the book.
Sell it as a bundle deal. Hey,
That's
you get
right.
a red wizard book, you get a silver pouch.
Well, you do need
right.
silver for that Magic Circle. It all makes sense.
Sub-assembly required, silver included.
All right, so I think we're all settled, but Bailey, I do need one more item. It's for a spell. I need someone to commission a statue of herself, Harley. She needs this statue to be worth 1,500 gold.
Okay.
And I believe it needs to be bejeweled.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It has to have some gems and stuff. It's made of ivory. It is for a certain spell. Contingency.
Right. This'll be interesting.
I'm trying to figure out where the jewels are placed on this thing.
And I left myself 1,500 gold just for it.
It needs to be worth 1,500 gold. If you're going to get commissions,
That's gonna be more than that.
Oh God, sure.
so you do go to what kind of person sculpts ivory? It's not a regular.
uh,
What would you call
Michelangelo?
that? What?
I don't know. Some
Like
Greek
what?
person. I don't know. I mean,
It's not like
seriously,
a
what is
wood
that called?
carver or something like that.
It's a sculptor.
it's,
So it's called.
It's a
Yeah, we'll
sculptor.
just call it a sculptor for this purpose.
Or they do what is it? Ivory? It'd be scrimshaw.
The screenshot?
that is correct. Yeah.
That's an interesting word. Well, you do find a couple of different ones in rounds. It's not nearly as common considering the area that you are isn't exactly known for having elephants in it. But you do find a couple. The
Are there any sea creatures that have?
Yeah,
far as I know-
narwhal horns.
Narwhal. That's what I was looking at.
There you go. She doesn't care what ivory it is. She is very, when it comes to these spells, she's very like, oh, I need another component, and she rolls her eyes. So whatever he feels is necessary for the price, she is fine with.
Does dragon bone count as ivory?
Oh, that's right. Could I maybe bring the price down if we use some of that blue dragon bone? If the group is okay with it.
Well, I think if the DM is okay, because I'm not sure that's.
That's a Bailey question.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the dragon bone is not ivory, but you could definitely use it as a bargaining tool.
Okay, sure. So maybe a piece of the bone along with this golden draconic statue. Maybe we can seal a deal.
It's an entire
See,
femur,
into
bro.
the local, and I forget what the word is, so I'm just gonna use sculptor. One of them. There's a couple of pieces, smaller ones, kind of more so showing what he is capable, what the sculptor is capable of. And as you walk in, he does greet you. What can I help you, very fine gentleman and lady, with today?
Oh, she approaches. She just wants to get this deal done. I need it for a spell. And then she points to her spell book, the recently copied contingency. It is a statue of myself, and she smiles, ding, with her little wink. And I need it to be of certain value. And when's the soonest I can have this done? If she just wants this hastily done.
He takes out a little monocle, reading the spell, what the component is needed. Interesting. I've seen it a couple of times, although it's not a very common thing. I would say it would take about... We'll say about a week to get it done.
Oh, she says, fine, how much?
Well, something sturdy enough to hold the jewels in and whatnot. So it's gonna be about 2,000 gold pieces for the job, including the components, of course.
2,000, you say? All right. Well, I only have 1,045. I thought I had 1,545, but I did the math wrong. So I only have 1,045. I have this beautiful golden statue of a dragon, probably worth 600-700, I would say. And then what else do we got?
Yep, dragon bones.
Dragon bones. We don't want to use all. She does want to keep some of the dragon bones, but we have.
We're keeping the dragon skull.
Oh,
if
for
nothing
sure.
else.
Do we have an agreement as she presents the dragon bone?
Yes, I'll take the 1,000 gold pieces and some bits of the dragon bone here. It'll be interesting to use in one of my creations. He's not really interested in the dragon statue. It's not something that he deals in.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yes, come back in about a week, and I will have that ready for you.
Heading back to the shop, does the keeper have a jewel encrusted bowl?
A bowl? Oh, I know what that's for. I cast it once or twice.
Does the bowl have to be specifically made out of something like gold?
There's a gem encrusted bowl worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, you could do that as well.
Try and get 2.
Yeah, I mean, if you got 2, that's great, but
You could definitely, you wouldn't have to, but you could definitely find a second one around. It's, I mean, a jewel encrusted bowl, there only has to be, technically speaking, 1 jewel in it. And given all the rich people in Waterdeep, it's not uncommon.
okay, then I am going to purchase 2 of those. And
Do you have money for that?
I do. I have 2,845 gold pieces, which I haven't spent any money, really.
Oh, that hero's feast.
So I'm going to buy 2 gold, so I'm
Consumes it,
down
doesn't
to...
it?
What's that?
The Hero's Feast consumes it, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's so good. I mean, it's worth it.
Right.
Right. So that's it for me. I think we have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think we made out like bandits. Anybody else want anything?
There's a little bit of things I need to do for some keeping. Just stocking up on rations.
Oh, what about familiar components? Anybody need those?
I need familiar components.
You can
Also,
pretty much
like,
buy as
so-
many familiar components as you need here in Waterdeep.
And I'm back down to the 44 gold I started with.
And I want to buy lamp oil, a lot of lamp oil.
I wonder why you would want lamp oil.
How much for a used shield?
A used shield.
Yeah, I got a new shield, so I gotta sell this one.
Oh, sell. Okay, I thought you were
It's
wanting to
gently
buy a
used.
used shield. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
It's gently used. as
gently
it is on
used
the
for the
bottom.
past 2 months.
That
Got a
thing is
big
not
crack.
gently used.
Yeah,
There's
it's pounded to shit.
there's like 2 or 3 things I want to get as well. It's I'd like some maybe some chalk, some pitons. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think that's what you say.
Pythons.
Pitons.
Pythons.
Block and tackle if we have 2
Oh,
blocks.
God.
Yeah, for basic PHP stuff, you can easily find that. As for selling basic PHP stuff, you can get half price.
Half price.
Except for the shield, which is like scrap.
Yeah.
All right, let me just find the price for oil.
Bailey, can I take off 30 gold for 3 familiar components? I now have 5, if that's cool.
That's fine.
Alright.
This is a really large city. You can pretty much buy as many familiar components as you want. As long as you can carry it, of course, feasibly. Don't want Paul getting like 200 familiar components.
Hold on, I got
Well,
pitons are 5 copper. Block and tackle. Let me see if I can find that.
Why do you
So
need?
Bailey,
Why do you need
can
Pythons
take off
anyways?
Quick hammer from my list.
Python's
Doesn't hurt to have things.
It's good. It's good to have them.
What were you saying there, Leo? Sorry?
Well, I was
One
gonna
gold
say
piece.
you can take off the Quake Hammer off my list, and if Rayon's okay, I would be interested in taking Lightbringer back.
Dawnbringer.
Yeah, the mace, so that she can attune to it. It's not attunement, so I figure I'll use that for now.
Yeah, I can give it back to you.
All right, cool. So Lightbringer up to me. Quake Hammer delete.
I'm surprised you guys got rid of the Quake Hammer.
Honestly, if I kept using it, eventually I was gonna roll a 1 on those expended charges. Like it was gonna happen, so I figure let's just make some money off of it.
Okay. So I am going to buy, and I can't believe this is the price of oil. I'm going to buy 50 pounds of oil flasks for 5 gold.
50 pounds. Why on earth do you need 50 pounds?
So is that a bit of a risk if he's carrying all that oil?
I would say 50 pounds,
Well,
potentially.
it's a pint of oil, and then I think it's like, I want to say more than half of that weight is just the vial or flask that it's in.
Still, that's a shit ton of oil.
Are you
Why do
just bringing in a whole drum with you? Like, what?
I was planning on just distributing it amongst us, maybe putting most of it in a bag folding. But I don't want to run out of this stuff because the
Sure.
Lantern of Revealing makes invisible creatures visible.
Harlequin's already well lubricated to alcohol, thank you.
How many
I
copper
still have
pieces
7
do
bottles of
gold?
Red Wizard wine. I want to keep those for the road.
What was that, Paul?
Nothing. I'll just put 2 copper. So I just need like 3 of these. Well, pitons are 5 copper pieces, so I think I'm just going to get like 5 of them.
Okay.
Um, block and tackle is 1 gold piece. I'm going to get 2. And
Planning on
chalk
doing
is 1. Chalk is 1 copper, so I'm going to get like 10 of those. And couldn't find fishing line.
Do you guys know how to make it so my spell DC goes up by 1, like improves, and my attack with wizards? Oh, I can do that part. Does anybody know how to do the spell thing?
Yeah.
I do, yeah, I can help. I can do it.
All right, I'll take care of the attack plus 1. Don't worry about that.
I would say that the fishing line comes with the block and tackle.
Okay.
It's not gonna bankrupt you anyway.
Right. So I'm just adding. I'm just putting all this in my. So basically, I got what's that? 25 copper, 2 gold, 4 gold pieces,
Is that
10
is that
copper pieces.
+1 for you, Leo?
Yeah, it's just a plus 1 uncommon item.
That should do it.
All right, thanks. Might want to do that for Paul's too. It's a plus 2 for his DC. Oh, you can't. His is on.
It's on D&D Beyond. I'm
D&D
not
Beyond.
messing with his stuff.
I have to figure that out.
Never mind.
Speaking of D&D Beyond, do you have like all the stuff on D&D Beyond, Paul?
Yeah, I got everything. I mean, it's like if I just go up to the next level, which I think I am. I forgot what I am. Whatever. We could put everything. You guys could all join it too and do whatever you want with all my books.
Yeah, they have it so
it's-
you can share now.
Right, but that's like the enterprise. I don't know. It's not enterprise. I forgot what they call it.
Premium subscriber.
Yeah, premium or something. So it's like another $1 a month, which I don't know why I don't do it. But yeah, if you guys want to do that, that's fine. I mean, I'll be more than happy to pay for it. Whatever.
Yeah. So
It's just so much nicer. D&D Beyond is compared to Roll20. But let's not get into that.
So, who wants to carry around the Lantern of Revealing?
Um,
Who's gonna be the main one using it? Because it does require a hand.
I
And
got both
familiars
my
are
hands.
not strong enough to hold that.
It does not have to be held. It only has to be lit.
I guess you can put it down, yeah, but if you're planning on moving around,
It burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil.
yeah.
And for that 6 hours, any creature within its 30-foot radius of bright light cannot be invisible.
That's something else too.
It's No, it's just objects and creatures that are invisible become visible.
Okay. Interesting. Let me just pull over those magic items. Give me 1 second. No, it doesn't give me the option over there. I can't Grimlock. Oh wait, I don't have NT's stuff. No wonder.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to find out who can carry that, because when it's useful, it's useful. Also, lantern's 2 pounds.
Not surprising.
Definitely less than the bow.
For now, I'm gonna put the lantern of revealing on Adrian's person.
Okay. I think Adrian can definitely use it while in melee, so that'll work.
Could an owl carry it?
I would say no.
In
What else?
in
Okay.
theory, they're strong enough to carry it.
What was the shield called again?
Sentinel.
Oh, okay.
I already added it manually.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I meant like the under your magic items thing.
Oh no, I didn't make a sheet for it. Sorry. Not that I could.
Right, yeah. Is it not a base?
No.
SRD? Oh.
It's not.
So-
No, it's not SRD.
Oh, what was the amulet of devout you gave me? Is it a +1 or +2?
It's a +2. It's a rare one.
Crap.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you guys
Jesus.
doing next? You guys done your shopping? I'd say it's early afternoon now by the time you get everything done.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes and tune.
Right? Yeah, you guys have your new magic items.
Actually,
Uh,
Sentinel Shield's actually from Critical Role and something else, I think.
Nah, it's not from Critical Roles.
Well, they have it too. I'm just saying.
I was about to say, I think it's a base EMG, it's just not in the SRD.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
DMG.
it's from the DMG. It's just not from the open game license.
Nope.
Nope.
Gotta love
Which is
it.
unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Why is Adrian's armor class down?
Yeah, Sean and I had that discussion for like what, an hour after the podcast.
Yeah. But what is and is not, and what should be in the open game license.
Yeah. Oh, which, by the way, I just bought a third music license.
Oh, nice. Well, now that you guys have done your shopping, what are you guys doing?
Sounds like we're going to the sewers, unfortunately.
Yep.
They're gonna kill us all now. Got all our money.
Well, I could have had all your money if I just killed you then and stole it, but
Yeah.
sure.
Adrian cannot carry his 50 goddamn pounds of oil.
Yeah, no,
He's
I don't
rolling
think
his
so.
barrel down the street. That's what I'm seeing right
She
now.
will allow Adrian to store as much as he wants in the bag of holding, hers.
Roll out the barrel.
I'll keep 7 pounds on me. Throw 45 in the bag of holding.
Oh my god. Alright.
Jesus.
So.
Glad I'm not carrying the bag of holding.
Well, the bag of holding only weighs what? Pounds? 10 pounds? Something like that?
I think it's like 15. It's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 15. Heward's Handy Haversack is the one that's actually really light.
The Tolver Harley is carrying the bag of holding right now.
There's 2 bags. I have
I
one,
got
he has
yeah.
one.
That's right. Ryan doesn't have anything
And just
except for the line.
FYI, we have 150 platinum left, and we also have 7 bags of
Silver.
seven bags of silver.
Fine. That's still a sizable amount of money. What?
No, it is.
All right. So heading over to the City of the Dead.
Oh, what am I gonna do with my trusty warhorse, Clip Clop 2?
Tie him up at the stable at your dad's house.
Yeah, I guess. Unfortunately.
That's where I was gonna suggest we tie mine up.
Yeah, no, that's good.
And yeah, Laverne is still alive, right? I didn't forget about Laverne dying at some point, right?
I don't think so. If anything, you would have summoned him back anyway.
I was out of
And-
components.
How much was the components?
10 gold pieces.
10 gold per.
10 gold per. Okay.
So Bailey, before I leave the steed, she is going to cast out of the Staff of Defense Mage Armor while mounted, and then she's going to dismount and give her trusty steed a nice pat on the head, and then she is going to cast out of her Warlock spells. No, yeah, that's the way I usually do it. Out of the Warlock spell slot, she's going to do Gift of Alacrity on herself. I think she's just going to keep those magic missiles as is in the ring.
Okay.
And we had a long rest, right? Yeah.
Since
Sorry.
Rayon has
Yeah, you've got a long
advantage now on initiative, he doesn't need my Gift of Alacrity.
Yeah, you guys all had a long rest. No dream shenanigans.
Thank God.
Add those spells or whatever you wanted to do then, Leo.
No, I'm actually going to keep the 4th level magic missile as is. Yeah, it's too good.
All right, I set Ryon's sheet to do initiative advantage.
Oh, thank you. Where do I click that?
Oh no, it just does it now automatically.
Oh,
Yeah, mine did it auto as well with Dread.
you're the best. All right.
Let's proceed.
All right. Are you guys heading over to the I can't remember her name, City of the Dead, or are you going to go into the sewers before that?
Are the
where's
sewers
City
of
the Dead?
Waterdeep well mapped?
No.
We probably shouldn't try to cross the city through the sewers then.
Fair enough. I was more so thinking like just inside the City of the Dead, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I need to do a little bit of reading up on the City of the Dead, if you guys don't mind if we stop here.
Oh,
I
yeah,
wasn't sure exactly where you were gonna go. There was like a few different directions that you could go, so I wasn't.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, sure. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't really have anything except to sleep and eat, really. I mean, so.
Does anybody want to do a little quick arena? We haven't done that in a while.
Bonus
that'd be fun.
content.
I'm good. I'm good.
Gives me a chance to also update my sheet. I gotta figure out which ones are +1s to hit and which ones are not. Like the Warlock ones aren't gonna be the +1, right? Like
Oh.
Elder's Blast won't have a +1, I don't think.
I think it's just a base +1.
If it is, I mean, I'll take it, but it's up to you, Bailey.
Let me look up the wording of it real quick. 1 second. But yeah, I'm down for a bout of whatchamacallit.
It does say wizard spells.
Oh, it does, eh? Alright,
Yep.
that's cool. I didn't want to be greedy.
I guess that's the one thing that the one of the War Mage has over the specific ones.
Yeah, Paul, that amulet's pretty awesome. Everyone got a pretty cool item that they wanted, so
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you,
I
Bailey.
think it was going to be.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
And you were probably wise to not throw a wand of binding in there.
I looked at the wand of binding. I'm like, what the hell, Sean?
Oh shoot!
Oh.
Actually, thinking of magic items, Bailey, like if we do have money after this quest, she does want +1 studded leather. And the reason why is because I think I can stop casting War Mage out of the staff if I did that instead. And then this way I can save that charge instead of rolling a natural 1. You know what I mean? Like if I spend 3 shields out of it, I don't have to roll the natural 1.
And by War Mage, you meant Mage Armor, right?
Did I say War Mage? Yeah, I meant Mage Armor, the spell, like the first level spell.
Yeah.
You know the worst part about that wand of binding, Bailey?
What?
Because I'm an arcane trickster, I could have given people disadvantage on the save.
Jesus Christ.
We'll wrap it up right there, everybody. So a little shorter episode because again, Bailey didn't know which direction we're gonna go in. I mean, there was my arc, my character arc has to have an arc somewhere along this line, and just making sure they're not listening to me, which they're not. Okay, cool. Yeah, my character has an arc somewhere here eventually, and he didn't know if we're gonna go through Drillaxel or through Zentarum directly, if we're gonna go through the crown or what we're gonna do. So apparently we're gonna go to City of the Dead instead, to hopefully root out some red wizards in there. Not really without permission. We're still fighting within the city limits here of rooting out a group here. So this should be interesting on how that plays out. Especially without permission to fight things and blow things up again. Alright, everybody, I am Sabre Wolf. Thank you for watching or listening. Now, if you want to listen to these podcasts, they are available on Spotify, courtesy of Anchor. It is a free-to-use application that allows you to upload your podcasts and distribute them across a bunch of platforms. And if you want to watch the videos or the highlights of this, head over to youtube.com/SaberWolf18, SEBREWOLF18. And if you want to join us for the live versions of the shows, we do these shows live on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/SaberWolfGaming, 2 M's in gaming at 7 p.m. Eastern, right there on that channel. Once again, I am Sabre Wolf. Thank you for joining me, and my friends, have a good day.